In the shadows where the echoes stay. Skull on the beat, let the demons play. Nightmare flow, we creeping in the dark. Heart full of pain, but I'm ready to spark. Fingers on the keys, let the music rise. Life in the chaos, living for the highs. Ghosts in the alley, whispers in the night. Underneath the surface, gotta prepare for the fight. Eyes wide shut, see the visions unfold. Stories of the reckless, warriors bold. In the silence, I'm trapped in the maze. Feeling all the pressure, caught in the haze. Dark trap beats, yeah, we ride or die. Chasing all the shadows, reaching for the sky. Rap beat thumping, let the truth reveal. In this nightmare flow, we're destined to feel. Time ticking fast, but the clock's frozen still. Heart of a lion, got the strength, got the will. Every heartbeat echoes like a shot in the dark. Demons dance around me, igniting the spark. Lost in this rhythm, can't break from the chains. Drowning in the madness, but I'll bear the stains. Sipping on the venom, let it course through my veins. Building up my empire, breaking through the pains. Voices in my head, can't silence the screams. Living for the moments, chasing all the dreams. Fighting for redemption, rising from the fall. In this realm of shadows, I'll answer the call. Dark trap beats, yeah, we ride or die. Chasing all the shadows, reaching for the sky. Rap beat thumping, let the truth reveal. In this nightmare flow, we're destined to feel. Yeah, we breaking barriers, no fear in sight. Twisted in the darkness, but we burn so bright. Soul full of rhythm, heart full of fight. Legends in the making, we own the night. Creeping through the silence, watch the demons sway. In a silence night, I'm feeling my way. Skull headphones tight, let the echoes blend. This nightmare flow, it will never end. Chasing every vision, grabbing what is mine. With every breath I take, I'm crossing every line. Fires in my heart, ignite in the streets. Life's a wild journey, moving to the beats. Haunted by the past, but I'm learning to thrive. Fighting in the struggle, that's where I come alive. Close your eyes, feel the music inside. In the dark, my demons become my guide. Dark trap beats, yeah, we ride or die. Chasing all the shadows, reaching for the sky. Rap beat thumping, let the truth reveal. In this nightmare flow, we're destined to feel. So let the night embrace you, let the shadows sing. In a world of nightmares, I'm the key, I'm the king. With the heart of courage and a mind set free. In this nightmare flow, I let the real me be. I'm playing text where the lights flicker low. Echoes of my heart chase the beats in the flow. Night creeps in, got the world on its toe. Skull on the table, let the darkness bestow. Whispers in the room, feel the tension rise. Behind every mask, truth hides in disguise. Living on the edge where the chaos lies. Beneath these city lights, watch the dreamer sigh. In the nightmare flow, we ride the night. With the bass pounding, everything feels right. Lost in the rhythm, hearts take flight. Chasing shadows till the morning light. Underneath the surface, secrets come alive. With every sip of life, we learn to survive. Living for the moment, chasing that high. But in this dark trap, some souls can't thrive. Crumbling dreams like ashes in the wind. Faces in the crowd, where do I begin? Voices in my head telling me to sin. In this twisted game, only the strong can win. Feel the echoes calling, pull me in tight. In this haunted space, we embrace the fright. A symphony of chaos, painting the night. With every heartbeat, we shine so bright. So here's to the lost, the ones who remain. Riding on the echoes of pleasure and pain. In the nightmare flow, we'll break every chain. With every note played, we'll never be the same.
Whispers in the alley, shadows creeping where the cash folds. Street lights flicker, my story carved in the asphalt. So colder than the winter night, frost spitting hard, lines sharper than the switchblade, tearing lives apart. Dark moon rising, hunger eating at the spine, dreams tangled in the wires of a high voltage line. Clocks ticking, every second got a price tag. Grind heavy, but the air tastes of jet lag. Shadow currents pull me deeper. Hearts afloat, but it ain't no keeper. Hustle cut sharp, the grind ain't cheaper. Truth's a phantom, a midnight reaper. Eyes bloodshot, demons dancing in the periphery. Prayers bounce off the ceiling, no one's listening vividly. Concrete jungle where the wolves wear suits. Roots tangled in the grime, can't bear no fruits. Echoes of sirens, lullabies for the wicked. Playing chess with the devil, every move's twisted. Dice roll, fate's a gamble on his black top. Every scar's a receipt, no refunds, no backdrop. Night swallow in the skyline hold. Life's a gamble, no dice control. Smoke curls, thoughts burn in the dark. Every line I spit leaves a permanent mark.
Shadow creeping, city bleeding, hearts cold, no allegiance, chain thoughts in the dungeon where the echoes be screaming. Cloaked in black, paranoia got me scheming on the ceiling. Ceiling crack, demons laugh, the world ain't what it's seeming. Echoes in the dark, they keep calling me. Shadow frequencies, I'm where I'm meant to be. No light, no peace, just the void I see. Shadow frequency. Shadow frequency. Shadow frequency. Shadow frequency. Curses in my veins, the ink drips like venom. Pen a contract with the devil, but forgot what I sent them. Madness in the mirrors, my reflection ain't a friend. Count sins, time bends where the nightmares never end. Steel gate screech, moon's a dagger in the sky. Raven circle overhead, whisper truths that never lie. Took a vow in the silence to never compromise. Shadow frequencies, my alibis, the cries. Falling down this endless chasm. Hearts a prism, shattered like create a black anthem. Grime cover syllables, etching glyphs on the floor. Shadow frequencies, tune in, there's more. Echoes in the dark, they keep calling me. Shadow frequencies, I'm where I'm meant to be. No light, no peace, just the void I see. Shadow frequency. Shadow frequency. Shadow frequency. Shadow frequency.
Creeping in the mist, shadows twist my mind's abyss. Echoes of the night sharp like a serpent's hiss. Lantern flicker fang, casting doubts in my brain. Chains on my thoughts clanking with a heavy strain. Blood moon rising, horizon looking cursed. Grime in the gutters where the universe bursts. Heartbeat sinks to the baseline thud. Writing in the dark, every verse dipped in mud. Shadow currents pull me deeper, drowning slow. What's beneath, nobody knows, nobody knows. Heart iced out, but the fire still grows. Shadow currents, I'm a product of the lows. Shadow currents pull me deeper, drowning slow. What's beneath, nobody nobody knows. Heart iced out, but the fire still grows. Shadow currents, I'm a product of the lows. Concrete jungle vines are still grip tight. Street light halos make demons take flight. Truth buried under layers of a cold facade. World's a casino and I'm shuffling odds. Knuckles bruised, red dreams boxed in a cage. Pen spills venom, every line a rampage. Time ticking, but the clock don't care. Hustle on repeat, still gasping for air. Dirt on my name, but the roots run deep. Hunger in my chest won't let me sleep. Voices in the void, they whisper, they plead. Shadow currents drag me, but I plant my seed. Shadow currents drag me, but I plant my seed. Shadow currents drag me, but I plant my seed.
Shadows in the alley, whippers in the chrome. City so cold, even nights call it home. Lurking where the street lights flicker like ghosts. A feast for the wolves who hunger the most. Blood on the pavement, paint a ton of sin. Heart of the night where the chaos begin. Tails in the cracks, every brick gotta cry. Silent screams rise, echo high to the sky. Shadow games, they're playing for keeps. Dance with the devil while the whole world sleeps. Shadow games, it's more than a test. In the dark, who you are gets put to rest. Shadow games, they're playing for keeps. Dance with the devil while the whole world sleeps. Shadow games, it's more than a test. In the dark, who you are gets put to rest. So pawned off for a chain that gleams, but the gold fades quick, just a broke man's dream. Heartbeat stutter like a kick drum roll. World in my hands, but it's eating my soul. Dagger in my back, blade sharp, it stings. Trust a fleeting bird and I clip its wings. Eyes in the dark, they don't blink, they stare. Shadow games played, but the rules ain't fair. Hear the sirens hum, lullaby of the streets. Life's a gamble, every roll repeats. Dice in the dark, loaded, no escape. Winner takes all, loser fades in the tape.
Underneath the street like shadows dance a masquerade. Concrete jungle whisper, secret sharp as razor blades. Cold wind slicing hoodie up my face, a barricade. Hard heavy carrying sins that never seem to fade. City's a beast growling, his stomach full of greed. Fangs in the pavement, asphalt bleeds. Grime on my soul, can't scrub or bleed, but I'm the architect, I plant the seed. Shadow realms, where the lost ones dwell. Echoes in the dark, a distorted hell. Running from the void, but the void compels. Shadow realms, shadow realms. Eyes redder than the siren screaming through the night. Demons doing donuts, they burning rubber in my mind. Every corner's crooked, snakes hissing in the grime. Clock ticking, soul slipping, can't rewind time. Pockets full of pressure, wallet thin as a thread. Dreams crushed under kicks, blood moon overhead. No savior coming, just the vultures to be fed. I play the reaper now, make my own bread. Tombstone etching my name in the script. Ink drips venom, every line's a crip. Staring at the void and it starts to shift. Reality warps, but I still exist. I still exist.
soul split in two, my demons reunited. Cash in the duffel, sins tightly knotted. Sins keep piling, I'm barely unblotted.
Shadow steps where the darkness crept. Shadow steps where the sins are kept. Shadow steps, I ain't slept, I ain't slept. Shadow steps, I just rap.
Mind sharp, razor blade slicing through the static. Life's a crooked deal and I'm playing with the addict. Streets like a maze, past cryptic and erratic, but my soul still dances, grim and dramatic. Smoke in my lungs, each breath a confession. Pain like a loop, constant progression. Whispers in my ear, distorted obsessions, but I play my cards, no second guessing. Clock strikes midnight, the hourglass tips. Sand falls slow while the cold world flips. Monsters in the mirror pulling at my grips, but the dark's my domain, I'm born in the crypts.
Drip so cold, frostbite my veins. City's a jungle, I'm gripping my chains. Eyes in the alleys, wolves in the mist. Survival's a gamble, death is the list. Every syllable a dagger, every word a curse. Stitching my scars into every verse. Snakes in the grass, they hiss, they sway, but I'm a phantom, they can make me stay.
808s pound, they shatter the calm. Melody sinister, it rings like a song. Prayers to a God that never replies. Only response is the bass when it cries.
Lost in the shadows, whispers in the night. City's got a heartbeat in the neon light. Echoes of the past, they keep haunting me. Hustle and the grind, it's my remedy. Caught up in the chaos where the dark dreams creep. Visions of the struggle, no promises to keep. Streets painted with stories, each corner a tale. Survival's in the rhythm, I'm ready to sail. Dark traps coming through the bass, drop low. Through the urban jungle, we rise and flow. Voices in my head telling me to go. Living for the moment, let the world know. Underneath the bridges where the lost souls play. Life's a wild symphony, night turns to day. Got my crew beside me, rolling like a storm. Different paths we travel, but we're all reborn. Adrenaline rush when the beat hits right. Chasing all the shadows, bringing dreams to light. Every bar I spit, it's a piece of my soul. In this concrete jungle, I'll forever hold. No fear in my heart, just fire and desire. Rising from the ashes, I'm the one they admire. Truth's a double-edged sword, cut through the pain. Life's a game of chances, dance in the rain. So here we stand strong, in the echoes of the night. Chasing down the dreams with all of our might. Dark traps, the anthem, let the story unfold. Together we'll ignite as the future's retold. Every step I take, I'm carving my path. Feel the weight of the world, but I'll never look back. Voices from the sidelines, they all say I'm lost, but I found my own way and I'm paying the cost. Graffiti on the walls, telling stories of pain. Each stroke a reminder of of what's lost in the game. But hope's like the sunrise, breaking through the gray. Paint the world in colors, let the shadows decay. Dark traps coming, feel the bass drop low. Through the urban jungle we rise and flow. Voices in my head telling me to go. Living for the moment, let the world know. I'm climbing skyscrapers, reaching for the stars. Got my heart on my sleeve, fighting all these scars. Life's a tightrope walk, balancing the dream. No one knows my struggle, but they feel the scream. Late nights and bright lights, that's where I reside. Loyal to my roots with the hustle as my guide. Echoes in the alley, music in the dark. Every beat I breathe, it ignites a spark. So turn up the volume, let's make this a ride. With every single lyric, let my pain collide. Turn the sorrow to strength, let the healing begin. In this dark trap symphony, I'll forever spin. So here we stand strong, in the echoes of the night, chasing down the dreams with all of our might. Dark traps, the anthem, let the story unfold. Together we'll ignite as the future's retold. Adversity's a teacher, and the streets my school. Lessons learned in silence, I'm nobody's fool. With every ounce of struggle I emerge anew. In this city of dreams I'll always push through. Ghosts of my failures, they linger and tease. But I write my own story with strength and ease. With every line I'm spitting, I redefine pain. In this dark trap realm, only fire will remain. Traps coming, feel the bass drop low.